Europe is facing a historic crisis. In 2023 alone, nearly 400,000 illegal border crossings were recorded, the highest in nearly a decade. Over 150,000 migrants arrived in Italy via the central Mediterranean route, a surge of more than 50% in just 1 year. The impact is devastating. In Germany, federal police data shows that 40% of violent crimes are committed by foreign nationals. In France, migrants account for 70% of robberies in Paris. And in Italy, migrants represent over a third of the prison population, despite being under 9% of the country's residents. Few men have been willing to expose these truths more boldly than Tommy Robinson. While in Rome, Tommy was suddenly ambushed at night by a migrant attacker. But he stood his ground, fought back, and taught the illegal migrant a lesson. That single moment revealed his courage, facing danger head-on, refusing to back down. And this was not the first time for Tommy. For over a decade, Tommy Robinson has risked his freedom, his reputation, and even his safety to warn Britain and Europe about the dangers of uncontrolled immigration. From exposing grooming gangs in English towns to marching against open borders, Tommy has made himself a voice for those who feel silenced. For this, he has been demonized by the media, harassed by authorities, and even jailed. But he has never stopped, because for Tommy, this fight is not about politics. It's about protecting his country, his family, and Western civilization itself. The reality he's warned about is now undeniable. From Sweden's migrant gang wars to riots in Ireland, from Cologne's New Year's assaults to daily stabbings in France, the cost of mass illegal immigration is being felt everywhere throughout Europe, especially the UK. Tommy Robinson stands almost alone, but stronger than ever, rallying hundreds of thousands. He is a man who has taken the punches, literally, the prison sentences, and the smears, yet still refuses to give up. Civilization collapses when they fail to defend borders. Tommy Robinson has spent over a decade sounding the alarm. To many, he is more than just a man. He is Europe's last hope.
ITV? Yeah, I'm ITV. You're ITV? Yeah. Okay. Can I ask you, did you watch my documentary, Silence? No, hold on, shush. So I made a documentary that had 167 million views. I spent 7 months on solitary confinement. You've come here today to report on me being dragged through the courts again. And as a journalist, you haven't watched that film. You're not a journalist, you're a propaganda machine. You're not even here to find the news. Okay, what am I here for now?
You're here to go to court about... The leading voices in the UK, a guy named Tommy Robinson, who also happens to be part Irish, is locked up right now because of bringing attention not only to immigration, to the rape of Britain, but also for exposing trouble with refugees. What do you think about Tommy's predicament right now in the UK, and the fact that he's locked up for playing a documentary film?
You know, I cannot for the life of me understand why we wish to hide these horrific crimes and these horrid crimes and shield them from light. Light is the best disinfectant, and light is needed. So for anyone that sheds light on this, they do not deserve to be, turned on in society. They deserve to be praised.
They bailed me. Not allowed to send an email. Not allowed to be in a group of 2 or more English Defence League supporters. My bail date was the exact time and exact date I was due to hold a rally against grooming. Yeah. So I then, when I got out, I put in a complaint through the IPCC, the Independent Police Complaints Commission.